Hey everybody, welcome to Stars Touch Heartfelt Healing. I'm doing a video today on Reiki, just explaining how I got started in it and how much it's changed my life and giving you a little insight on what it is. Because a lot of people really just are not versed on it yet. And so let's just get right into it. In 2020, what I did is I was working at a medical dental clinic, and at the time COVID hit and there was a lot of Lysol being sprayed in the building. I had always had reactive lung disease since I was like 19 years old, where all of a sudden, if any kind of smells came in contact with me, even something as natural as a lilac bush, it would take my breath away, and I would have to either get a nebulizer, do just different things, allergy pills, all kinds of things, because it was just frightening. My lungs would kind of shut down. So what happened is when they were starting to spray a lot of those chemicals just to protect people, my doctor said, "Hey, here's what we're going to do. You're not going to work there." And it was so scary and sad because I wanted to be there. I loved my job. But what happened after that was so magical. I was talking to my niece on the phone and she said, "Have you checked into Reiki? My cousin is doing it and she loves it." And I'm like, "What is that?" So all the stuff unfolded. I got a hold of her teacher, and that would be my teacher, Kathy Golden, and she's out of California. So these synchronicities just started lining up. So Kathy used to live up here where I live, and she had her first Reiki experience on a dock not far from my home. And all these things. So it was just really lining up, and I thought, I'm going to try it. Why not? And so I took the first and second level of Reiki, and this helped me in order to just be introduced into it, realize, okay, there are Japanese symbols out there that have been around forever that actually will allow you to send out energy to other people. Little did I know there was a distance symbol that can help send it from a distance. So literally I was thinking, okay, all the people in my life with Lyme disease and different things, you mean to tell me I can actually use a distance symbol, a Japanese symbol, that will allow me to connect to somebody that's not anywhere near me, way down in the cities, friends and family that have been sick for years, and be able to help them? I was sold. I was sold without even having enough money to even consider doing the class. The class was almost $400. It was, for me, that was a lot at the time. And what I did is I just said, you know what, I'm going to throw my candles to the wind and do it. I could never have been so grateful that I did it. This class with her was so different than anything else because with Reiki, there are classes out there where you can learn the symbols, be attuned, and it's quite, quick. It's a faster way of learning it, and you can do that. But with her, what she did is she gave us 2 full days of constant healing, going through and explaining all the different folks that started this, how it was such a big deal back in the day where the teacher would literally charge $10,000 to attune a person to the symbols. Now it's becoming so much, I will say, easier to learn Reiki, because right now there's all these messages coming in from the divine saying, you know what, we need to all gather in and learn this stuff so that people can heal and keep working on each other and bring the vibration of the earth up so that all the people are vibrating at a higher level, and just to bring in peace. I hope I'm not jumping around too much. I get all excited about this. But with Reiki 1 and 2, you learn 2 symbols, and then you get the distance symbol, and that's a long 2 days of experiences. Reiki experiences help go in and heal the student. And as I was starting to heal things in myself, I was able to really connect with it, and it helped me to help others. The first time I had an experience during a Reiki session over Zoom, this was with people in California, Australia. I was laying on my couch and I just turned off my screen and listened. And you don't even have to listen. Honestly, the person connected to me and was sending energy from a distance. And all of a sudden I could feel it moving from my crown down into my heart. And I started to cry so deep and so, it was guttural. It was on my couch, releasing things that I had stored up for so many years. And this was things like, I've been through a divorce. I've had a house burn down. Animals pass away. People pass away. I mean, I could go on and on. We all have things. But these things weren't constantly on my mind. And I had no idea how much it was weighing my heart down. Our heart chakra is all around our chest area where our lungs are. And literally, as I healed my heart chakra, my reactive lung disease went away. And so that is how powerful this can be if we can really heal all of our emotions and all the things in our aura. It can help us heal physically, and that's what had happened with myself. I mean, I can't tell you, the first session for the experience on the first day was very healing. Each time I did it, it was deeper healing, having visions of people that I love that's passed on coming in, and just it was just, I can't explain it. Everyone has a different experience with Reiki, but for me, it was self-healing to the point of, I want to do this for everybody. I can't wait to start. And that's what I did. I started practicing on every person that I know that was sick, and I've been doing it for 3 years. It has been a life changer. I went through the Reiki Masterclass. That's 6 months later. Every 6 months you can go ahead and do the next level. I went through the Karuna. Karuna Reiki is all about connecting with compassion and being able to go in and use additional symbols. You learn up to, oh my gosh, it felt like a dozen, but there's a bunch. And they're all symbols that go in and heal things that are super deep. Sometimes it can be even child abuse. It can be just traumas and stuff. And so I wanted to learn all of it, and I did. And I went to the highest level and graduated. I have my certificate. This is my Karuna diploma, but I have all of my diplomas, and basically have been so grateful to share this with people. Reiki is basically, when I'm sending out Reiki, it's not me sending to you. It's me praying and saying the symbols and thinking of you and having God send the healing. It's not me. It's always coming from whatever you consider God to you, source, universal source, God, your angels. It is coming in from there. I basically just say, I'm thinking of a person. I think of the symbols to connect from a distance. I think of what symbols will help the person the most. I have a lot of intuition, so what I do is I ask questions. What is it that this person needs the most? What experience will help them heal? Which symbols are needed? And with Reiki, the lovely thing about it is that Holy Fire Reiki is set up so that when it goes in to heal something, most always, it's not a situation where a person has to relive a past event. You're just feeling this gradual healing of that thing, whatever it is, without having to sit and share or talk about it, and just being able to release and just kind of cry or whatever you need to do. It's just so graceful and lovely. So I hope I've explained this well. I'm happy to answer questions in your comments. If you have comments, to ask questions. And I definitely will try to get a live going as soon as I can so that people can ask me directly. But for now, I have a website. It's Touched by a Star through Square. And you can go in under Google, Touched by a Star, and make appointments with me. I have an email where you can contact me if you have a question that you'd like to ask. That's starstouch@outlook.com. And also I do as many healing videos as I can, just sending out love and joy to everyone as often as possible. And I am so grateful to have this conversation with you. Please reach out if you need help. And I love you guys, and have a wonderful day.